Hi, I'm Wild Horse from Moveroot, Wild Paleo Life. I had a lovely morning yesterday morning with my son. We just took a bit of time out. He didn't go to kindergarten yesterday. He was out on a little trip with his dad, and so we collected, first of all we collected some hazel catkins and made ourselves a tea to take with us. Very delicious, very cleansing and clearing. It's supposed to cleanse your blood and be antiseptic. A great tea for this time of year. We took that with us in a thermos flask and took a few apples and some dried sausage meat and just went for a walk looking to see what we could find, and with the intention of having a little fire together. Now, we didn't take anything with us except for a knife, and where is it? I usually have it here. There it is. And one of these military spark sticks. Now, of course, this isn't. They wouldn't have had one of these in the Stone Age, but they did use stuff like flints to create a spark. Of course, there are many other ways of making a fire by, by rubbing woods and generating heat through the rubbing action. But I think this is very close to making a very basic primal fire using this and whatever we can find around. So basically, what we did is we collected a load of this grass stuff and rubbed it up like that to make it all fluffy, right? So that was the second bit of catching the spark. That was gonna catch the flame as soon as we got the first bit lit. And to light the first bit, as very fine tinder, we collected some of these grasses here. Now these dry grass heads make absolute fantastic tinder. Just get them like that and strip them down the wrong way round, and you get all these tiny bits of fibre. Like that. And now you have this very fine fibrous stuff. Rub this up as well. Make the fibres really fine and fluffy. And this will catch your spark. So we add this is tinder to catch the spark. We add this dry grass stuff to catch the flame as soon as this is lit, and it just went up like that. And as burning wood, it had been raining yesterday, and it was raining this last night as well, so there's a lot of wet stuff lying around. So we went looking for dead wood hanging off trees. So you don't want to look for dead wood on the floor when it's been wet, but we look for dead wood hanging in the trees, hanging down, really light dead wood, and we found enough to make a really good fire and roast our sausages a bit and just sit there by the Rhine and have a really good time together. I think it's ever so important, in fact, to I don't know how many people nowadays have regular contact with fire. I mean, really make fire and have fire. I think it's something that is so basic, so primal, so paleo. It's really part of being human. Human beings as we are today, one of the absolute basics of being human in the elementary world is fire. That's what makes us very different to any other animal on this world, is our ability to work with fire. And to use fire. So I think to connect, I don't know if you've experienced this, but when I sit by a fire, I relax in a special way, and I go into it. It's a bit like going into a dream time. I'll just sit there, switch off, and I'll just be watching this fire and just enjoying it, enjoying the smells. It really does me good. I think there's something deep down inside that reacts to the fact that I'm sitting by a real live fire. It's not like sitting in front of a radiator, is it? So, that's what we did yesterday. I'm going to see if I can light this now for you, so you can see what I mean. Let's go. Right, so I've got this small stuff here that I just pulled off, the grass heads I just pulled off. I'm going to put that in my pocket now and see if I can get, it's quite damp down here in fact at the moment, but I'm going to see if I can get enough dry stuff to get this lit. Doesn't look bad. Right, that does look quite good in fact. I got this will be enough to light it up, and we're going to imagine the stick bit, because I haven't been collecting them today. All I want to do is show you how easy this can work. So I'm going to rub this up, make it really light and fluffy as well, just like I did with this fine tinder I have, and then there go, then here goes. Right, so here goes. Make this nice and fluffy, like that. In fact, it's wet down here, so but the grass, you know, this bit of grass down here is keeping my tinder off the ground. Fluff this up a bit more. Yeah, like that. And off we go. There we are. That's it, that's all you do. You just need a spark, like that, and you can really get a really good fire going. Now, if I had some dry sticks here, they'd go up like nothing. That's how you start a fire. I'm going to put that out now with my bare hands. See what I mean? I'll tell you what, that's loads of fun. It's loads of fun. It's loads of fun with children as well. I went to a place by the Rhine, by the river yesterday, you know, where there was no danger of setting fire to anything, and we just had this little pleasant fire. I know in most places you're not allowed to have a fire, you know, wherever you are nowadays, but I think it's so important and does something so good to us and is so basically natural for us that I try to have a fire, even if it's a small one, as often as possible. Get outside, move to your roots. I'm Wild Horse from Move Root. I'll be talking more about fire another day and other techniques to light it, even without stuff like this. See ya, bye bye.